More Epstein problems for Trump and, of course, Pam Bondi. You might recall on the last show, we played clips and talked about how Pam Bondi perjured herself before the House Oversight Committee. That would be the House Judiciary Committee. She perjured herself in front of the House Judiciary Committee when she said there was no evidence in the Epstein files implicating Donald Trump. How could she say that? You got to remember, evidence doesn't mean proof. Evidence means there are documents, there are details from FBI interviews suggesting Donald Trump might have committed a crime. That's what evidence is, not proof. Evidence for the Attorney General of the United States to testify under oath that there is no evidence that Trump committed a crime, that is perjury. Again, evidence isn't proof. It's evidence, which must be investigated. And this is what, by the way, see, that's what Jesus, I spoke to Jesus, and he keeps telling me to tell Bondi, this is what I'm going to do to her face. I'm going to give her measles for what she's done. Jesus told me that. If you have a problem, take it up with Jesus. Jesus said he's going to punish Pam Bondi by giving her measles. Roger Sollenberger is a terrific investigative. Hey, don't blame me, okay? I'm the messenger. Got a problem, take it up with Jesus. Roger Sollenberger is a terrific investigative journalist. He poured through the Epstein files and reported last week that there are notes from the FBI saying one of Epstein's victims was interviewed 4 times as recently as 2019. Each time she claimed to have been sexually assaulted by Donald Trump when she was no older than 14, possibly 13. So that is evidence, not proof, but that is evidence. When the FBI interviews a woman 4 times, as recently as 2019, and she says, I was sexually assaulted by Donald Trump at the age of 14, that is not proof that she was sexually assaulted, but it is evidence that must be investigated. This is why Pam Bondi perjured herself 2 weeks ago before the House Judiciary Committee when she said to Ted Lieu, there's no evidence of any criminal wrongdoing in the Epstein files by Donald Trump. Okay, so that's what Roger Sollenberger found. And there's other stuff, more evidence against Donald Trump in the Epstein files. But Roger Sollenberger found this. And then the New Republic reporting that Roger Sollenberger discovered that suddenly this FBI report has gone missing from the FBI Epstein file database. So the FBI 4 times interviewed this woman, said she was sexually assaulted by Donald Trump when she was 14. She gave the interview in last interview was 2019. And suddenly that evidence can no longer be found in the FBI database that comprises the Epstein files. That is a direct violation of the Epstein Transparency Act. Somebody, Pam Bondi, somebody in the Department of Justice, Pam Bondi, pulled this evidence, this credible evidence that Donald Trump sexually assaulted a 14-year-old girl.